Hey, it's Moss 808 brought to you by the Esoteric Soji, mapping out the astrological points so you are aware of the universal energy that you are encompassing while you follow your moral compass on this guide. And we have the sun and moon in Aquarius. My previous video, I talked about the energy of disassociation with Mercury conjoining Pluto there. We are reacting and responding to a new and unique and original way of receiving the waters from the Aquarius energy and pouring that information into an area that is detrimented, but you can still use your creativity to be unique, and you're creatively gathering information from different sources that you're associating yourself with for the overall source of humanity, and pushing that energy back out to each one of your associates in a unique way, or rebelling against previous associates, or we got some heavy hitters with Pluto. So now being aware of how you're expressing that energy, taking power control of that energy while riding that wave of disassociating, so while you're disassociating in your heart and in your mind, Mercury and the moon, you are utilizing, on a higher octave with Jupiter and Uranus, square in Taurus, disassociating via your values increasing or decreasing, and how your individual character is revolutionizing what you have via disassociating via the values of your experiences and the knowledge that you have gained and what you're shedding light on and teaching, with being consistent on things that are grounded and that are stable and that's going to be there. And then you have your mentality, as I was just speaking on. And we have the moon, you have Aquarius neighboring, kind of outweighing Saturn and Neptune, our responsibilities as far as our dreams and imaginations, taking responsibility for those and not buying that sextile, not that's good and negative opportunities. So not taking that good opportunity of being sold a dream, based off of what you think something has less value of, going back to that Aquarius energy. So taking responsibility for your dreams, what you're buying, and what dreams you might be selling somebody, just based off of your energy that's coming off of you from being inside of your own delusion, with Neptune in Pisces, squaring Venus, and Venus is in Capricorn, so coming off of that energy, but it's not squaring, it's sextiling, so it's two on each side. So be aware of what you're buying, sextile to Taurus, and being aware of the dreams that you're selling, sextile to Capricorn, how you're using or being used via your networks and association. We have the moon sextiling Chiron, the North Node, so in disassociating from whatever house or area of life, you have this Aquarius energy in with your own fixed mentality and what you might have get lost in and seen yourself as, and having some survivor skill from separating from that particular thing, because it's fixated on one individual and not the whole of humanity, and feeling guilty, or not even just guilty, you're just feeling disassociated, and realigning your vision via a passionate mistake of expressing what you need to separate from, based off of that person being offended, or saying that person being challenged with your sharp intellect, and directness, so that's the moon that you can heal from, or others can heal from, or express a new, unique, quick-witted, less particularly focused on. It could get distracted because it's Aries' way of, expressing that and going on your spiritual path. Now, also, we have the moon and all this energy trining our south node. So Pluto taking power control, the sun, all of this energy that's not specifically in Libra, but it is a gift of your disassociating. You're taking power control and seeing the darkness and heaviness of your networks, what is going out of, what is going out of initiating, stepping back and seeing what works and what isn't working as far as that cardinal modality, and what you are upholding coming from that Libra energy, what you're comfortable with, what's coming from the past comforts. And Aquarius doesn't like to be associated with the same mundanity of everyday walks of life, but it falls into that snare of being overly fixated or stubborn in an airy, dry way when you're going up the mountain and you're losing oxygen from Libra, comfort, desire, value. You know what I'm saying? It's thin air, it's fixed air. And as the higher you go, the thinner it's going to be. It's not going to adapt to, because this is what oxygen is created for. There are different layers of air and fluidity and things of that nature. So that's what's going on with that right there. And that's the energy that we have taking place in the sky right now. The new moons for planting new seeds, a new womb, a new open wound. You can plant seeds of healing and see the earth and see where you watered it. And like I said, with energies that are neighboring each other, like Capricorn and Aquarius, and then Aquarius and Pisces being that middle child. So being close to Venus is sharing certain energies like your next door neighbor, but you don't want to over borrow and not give back, or you also don't want to overshare to allow these energies to bleed over, instead of having a smooth transition. As I'm initiating this new way, and you're upholding whatever is coming out of that wave. And then what you're upholding, you have to be sure to release that to your dreams and imaginations and illusions, and not try to control that, so everyone is staying in their own lane as far as those natures and how that's taking place. And Pluto is helping the sun, because the sun is in detriment, so it's gaining all this unique wisdom and experience from its uncomfortability. And Pluto's about taking power and control, so you're taking power and control over your uncomfortable situation and circumstance, and taking power and control over it, the creative energy. So don't try to grasp too strongly and allow it to fall through your fingers trying to hold on to that power control. Go with that transformative energy that's fixated on humanitarian energies, and not being like some superhero or not being some super villain just because of something that's going on. You're riding that wave and going in within yourself and having that deep disassociating or universal complex going into the underworld, because sometimes the air gets trapped underneath the earth and creates pockets of conclaves with the water with Pisces, or pockets of air that come together and like they are cycling. And so that's where you get like the dust element from breathing and breathing crystals and things in that water. So the air might be a little dry and toxic. So that's that kind of Plutonian underworld energy allegory that I wanted to break down there. But I appreciate y'all for this new moon, planting new seeds with your new associates, looking around in a broader spectrum of your environment, or with technologies or ways of utilizing your technology, like ChatGPT, your CapCut being uniquely expressive. And though the sun is at detriment, you have Mercury in your way of thinking to logically communicate fixed kind of vision that can allow your dreams and illusions to go and do what they're doing and what was being used and uphold for a status. And your status is sucked the power out of it because of Pluto, and it's scattered amongst your associates. So it's like not putting too many eggs in one basket, but your energies are scattered during this time. So it's still, like I said, the new moon peaking on 6 p.m. tomorrow on the 9th. So plant those seeds with your new and unique or rebellion against associations or some information that you are privy to. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to Plant Those Seeds. Appreciate you. Link in the bio of the last video. Go check that out. Share, comment down below. I'd like to hear your opinions. Check me out on YouTube, Moss808, and all other open platforms. Appreciate y'all. Peace.